Hey there, I'm Jodi Spindel, founder of Spindel Farms Simply Outrageous Pomegranate Vinegar, back in the kitchen again to show you one of my favorite recipes. My son is home from college this weekend and was looking for something sweet in the kitchen, so I decided to make my favorite chocolate cake recipe. Believe it or not, it uses vinegar to make it light and fluffy. This is a variation of a chocolate cake that my grandmother made during the Depression. It has no eggs and no milk. So it uses most ingredients that you have in your cabinets and your refrigerator right now. Of course, I've substituted apple cider vinegar with my Simply Outrageous pomegranate vinegar, which gives the cake an extra delicious taste. I'll start with all the dry ingredients. We're going to put into a sifter 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Make sure that you fluff the flour up before you measure it so that your cake is not too dense. We'll add 1 cup of regular granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. Our last two dry ingredients will be a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, excuse me, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Back in the day, it was very common for cake recipes to use vinegar and baking soda. The two react to form oxygen bubbles. So without any other leavening agents in your cake, no eggs, the vinegar, as it combines with the baking soda, makes a very delicious, moist, and fluffy cake. I'll sift all of the dry ingredients into a bowl. Before I add any liquid to the bowl, I'll take a whisk and just make sure that all of the dry ingredients are very well incorporated together, so that we don't have spots of chocolate and spots missing chocolate. Though I'm making this recipe in a bowl, you could actually, if you're pressed for time, mix all of the ingredients directly into the baking pan. I like to mix it into a bowl because it's a little cleaner. All right, now for the liquid. In this measuring cup, I've placed 1 cup of very cold water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and a teaspoon of vanilla. The last liquid ingredient will be a tablespoon of pomegranate vinegar. The vinegar will react with the baking soda, as I said earlier, and the flavor of the pomegranate vinegar will add just an extra kick in your cake that'll be so sweet and delicious, it'll be irresistible. So I mix all of the liquid ingredients together with my whisk. And I'm going to pour it into a well in the center of the dry ingredients. And using the whisk, be sure to stir to incorporate all of the dry ingredients until they are fully moistened and there are no lumps. In many cake recipes, you'll want to be sure to stop mixing with a few lumps as they cook out. In this recipe, you want to make sure that you get the lumps out. As soon as the mixture looks smooth, stop stirring and pour your cake batter into an 8x8 square pan. You can also use a round layer cake. You can double this recipe if you like to make 2 layers that you can frost. I'll pour all the batter into the cake pan. Now I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Just before you place it in the oven, give the pan a gentle tap on the counter to release any air bubbles that might have formed in your pouring. I'm going to place this in the oven for 35 minutes at 350. If you're using a convection oven, you can still keep the temperature at 350, and you want to test the cake at 30 minutes, not at 35, to see if it's done. It may still take that extra 5 minutes, but it may be done earlier. So we'll put our cake in the oven. In the center, and set our timer for 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, your house will smell like delicious chocolate cake. Take your cake out of the oven. Be sure that it is cooked all the way by inserting a toothpick in the center. It should come out clean. And now we're going to let it cool for about 15 minutes before we slice into it so that it doesn't fall. We like to eat this chocolate cake just plain, nice and warm, a few minutes after it comes out of the oven. But you could sprinkle powdered sugar on it, add some whipped cream or vanilla ice cream to it, or even have some fruit, some strawberries with it. This cake is moist and delicious in its interior, nice and fluffy, and it's crispy on top. And I promise you, if anyone's in your house, this will disappear very quickly. See you next month.